Alright, it's Mark with the Landrover. I thought I'd do an update because she's actually finished and we're using her, so I thought I'd probably put maybe an end to the series of the video. She's rebuilt now. Everything, we've got the doors open because we're at a show at Newark, and well, what have we done? Well, door skins are on there from Exmoor Trim seat covers, they've been recovered. Anderson plug to charge. It's actually not to charge, it's to jumpstart other people if they break down, so I've got jump leads in the back to help other people out. And then I've done away with the stereo. I didn't really want a stereo in there, so I've blanked the speaker panels off. All of the interior is done. It's close to original. The only thing that's not original really is the panel here. That's new, and it's got USBs in, because you kind of need USBs to charge up your stuff. And then there was always 4 bolts in this dash here, so I've left them in there, and they can mount something, I guess. And then of course the ashtray's not an ashtray anymore. It's a little coin holder for your trolley coins. And apart from that, I did find this is brilliant. I'm not too fussed with having a cubby box, but these things, I think they're made by a company called Tuffy. They're fantastic for a flat base Land Rover if you haven't got a cubby box and you've just got the flat seat box there. Brilliant little thing, sturdy as you like. We've got the cups are actually Stanley cups and they fit in solid, so they're pretty good, and they keep your coffee hot on the go. So I like them. And then I've not taken the canvas roof down for the whole winter, and it's chilly, it's different, but I've got a diesel heater in this one, and then this is all the recovery gear in the Zargas box in the boot, and then a spare camping gas bottle just in case we run out. But apart from that, she's all standard. Then the trailer, what I've done here is we've got 2 leisure batteries in this box, and that's to keep us powered, because the trailer's separate from the Land Rover. The only thing that is powered is the cable for the lights, when we're driving along. But actually when we're pull up and camping, then we're separate, and then they're charged by solar. So the trailer's actually separate to the truck. Because we've got a spade for recovery, because we get stuck, and we've got a gas bottle which actually powers the cooker on the side here. So we've got a flip up table or a flip down table, and our cooker. This cooker, I got this at a show a while ago. It's called an Enders cooker. It's 3 pans into me. I've actually polished it up because it was a bit manky and rubbish, but it's from the 50s, so it kind of suits the Land Rover and the truck. I'll go inside. So what we're using for cooling is, these are called Norgies, an old military or army cool box, and they're the best non-electric cool box we've ever seen, so they're really good. Then I've got a power source from the batteries to power all the lights and bits and pieces. The awning, it's got awning light switches ready for the awning to go on. Then of course all the stuff you need when you're piddling about, a couple of torches, a mirror, and it's got a vent window at the front. And if I go round to the back slowly, we've got a porthole at the back, and then we've got a roof vent on the roof, and then we've got a side window, so we can have, on a hot day like today, we can have quite a lot of air flowing through the trailer, so it doesn't actually get stuffily hot. Then what I've done is put 2 beds. So these are bespoke beds really, because they were out of a caravan. The colour is Erdonil, which is the colour that the army rebuild engines in, Land Rover engines, and that's what colour they paint them, because you can see coolant leaks and oil leaks quite easily on that particular colour. And is it Fortnum & Mason? I think it's Fortnum & Mason's company colour, in fact. And then a storage box which doubles up as a table, with our lamps on it, and then our phones are kept in these little mounty things. They're cheapy things from, I think they're off Temu, I think. And we've got a couple of them on the side. We've got one on this wall and one on this wall, so when we're sleeping, we can, well, be comfortable, and you've got your phone, because we listen to, Audible and stuff. And then on the ceiling, I haven't wired in the lights yet, because this is a work in progress. So I've got the wires in for the lights, and then I've just put some battery lights in here for the time being, so they're just little battery lights. And then I'm going to wire the lights in when I get round to it, because we've got a bit of sticking to do still. Our wash bag is held up on a suction hook at the moment. We're putting a molly board up there with all the essentials you need for camping, because you do come across the stuff that you kind of need, like your toothpaste and your washing up liquid and that sort of stuff when you're camping. And then we use the sleeping bags, of course, on these. We've got these cushions from a chap in Derby, and he was getting rid of them. He had 40 of the blooming things, and we just chopped them down, chopped the foam down, and then got an upholsterer to make them the right size for us. So they kind of fit the camper, I think, and then 2 army blankets in case we get cold. We've never used them yet because we've never got cold in it like that really, but just in case. So flip down cooker, and then on top we've got space for storage because you can actually walk on top of the camper. It's pretty strong. And then on the back we've got double lights. So we've got lights at the top, indicators and brake lights and tail lights, and then lights at the bottom, and then reverse lights and fog lights. They're actually not the fog lights that are originally there. The casing's the same, but they're actually LEDs inside the rubies. So we've changed that. And what else have we got on there? We've got a searchlight on there. So we've got a searchlight so we can see backwards, because we can't actually see out of this side of the trailer because there's no windows in this side of the trailer. We've just got our our recovery truck, our recovery board in case we break down. So we can't see out of this side, so we've got 2 lights. We've got one there facing that way so we can see out the porthole, and then we've got one light there so we can see out the front window, anything kind of behind us that could get to us, or emergencies and stuff. So that's the trailer. It's built on a Mark III Sankey wide track, and there's all the gubbins of the trailer there. You might have seen this before in a previous video. So what I did was I elongated the Sankey by 0.5 metre, and it's elongated from here, from this piece here. So I cut it there off the original body and then put a square in backwards of there. So it's now 0.5 metre longer than a Sankey Mark III. It's got the original disc brakes. We overhauled the brakes, the pipes, the reservoir and stuff, so it'd work properly. And if anyone's got one of these buttons for the handle, I can't find one anywhere. If you've got one of them buttons for the handle, I'd appreciate that. I'll pay you for that if you've got one. And back to the front, and we've got an axe holder on there. I haven't got the axe on today, pickaxe holder handle on there. And of course front lights, front marker lights, and then side marker lights when we're going along in the dark. We use them all the time, but especially in the dark. So that's the trailer. We've got a roof light there. You can see it's open now to get the airflow through it. And if I go out a little bit from this side, you can see the whole Landrover trailer. That's pretty much how we drive along. We're at Newark show today, and we came here last night, slept in it last night, had a brilliant night's sleep last night, and we've cooked. The plan was you've got to cook breakfast, have a shower, and you've got to have your lunch and stuff on the trailer. So you've got to be, you're mobile or you're not, and that was the kind of the thing for today or this weekend. Oh, I forgot the flagpole. We've got a flagpole there, which is actually a military antenna, which is there. And I got a flag made, and I got a flag put on it, and it blew off at the last show we went to. So I've got the upholsterer guy is making us another flag. So we'll have a flag on it so we can see it from a distance. So that's the Landrover trailer. I hope you enjoy it. It's been pretty good for us. We quite like it. It's a bit of fun, and it gets us about, and well, it's just blooming brilliant. So if you're thinking of building one, if I can help you in any way, by all means give us a shout. All right, that's Mark out.